You know how the end of the poem is always so like, then people are like, and then it breaks out. So I thought since this piece has a bit of a boring beginning, I'll start at the end, and then yeah. The poem is called I Like Her. Like that.
You're liking good.
Now 6 years later, I'm 22 years old. Well, actually 21 and a half. This was written a while ago, guys. I'm not 22. Now 6 years later, I'm 22 years old, or 21 and a half, and I'm asking her, beautiful, please be my girl. You see, I like her. Like that. You know. Like that. I thought long and hard about what I wanted to say to you. Maybe if I paint you a little picture, you might understand what I'm on about. There I am, 15 years old. Well, 14 and a half. Ordinary day, same old people doing what they do every day. I walk out of the classroom and I see nothing if not the most beautiful set of eyes ever. Yeah, it's still vivid. Form 2, second term, special room, Soroku, or how we used to call it, Moscow High. There was a new girl in my class. Hair pulled back, glossed lips, not too much, just enough to balance everything. She's wearing specs, alright. But amazingly, I don't see these specs. Instead, I see past them. I see her eyes. You should. I somehow think I have bad sight as no one around me says anything about these eyes. I believe I'm the only one who has noticed these eyes, and unfortunately I was wrong. Gunsmoke, the class lounge. This guy always gets every new student. It wasn't me, I was in the class. He gives every new student a hard time every time they get into a new class. Alright. But amazingly, he doesn't talk about this girl in a negative way. Alright. Instead, he is the first to speak of her eyes. He looks at me and says, that girl has beautiful eyes. I feel wrong. I saw those eyes first. I should have said it first. I deserve to have said it first. That's by far the stupidest thing I'd ever thought since I was born. Well, except the time I thought I would one day be Superman, which is probably never going to happen. Back to the picture. See her eyes? They got me. They got me bad. She was my new classmate and I couldn't like her like that. You know. Like that. Because it goes against my don't like your classmate rule. Well, actually, I didn't have a rule back then, but you know, I guess I knew it before I was aware that it just wasn't cool. Fast forward 1.5 years later, we're going to the same high school. Yeah. Hey, guess what? She still has beautiful eyes. They still glow like stars. Is that cool or what? And I still can't like her. Like that. You know. Like that. Because, you know, I can't because she is in my school and that goes against my don't like a schoolmate. Oh, yeah. Well, honestly, I did ask her out at some point. But you know, being a comedian and all, it sucks. They all think it's a joke. So I pretended it was. 2.5 years later, Tisha, college, yo. Yeah. We don't school together. We're not in the same class. This is what I wanted, right? I mean, not in my class, not in my school, right? But see, the thing is, I still can't like her. Alright. You know, like that. Because, hey, I have no reason for it. See, the truth is, I don't have a balls to tell her. You know, the truth from the heart. I was too chicken.
Yes.
And that's the truth. And a friend once told me you'll never know until you try and until you try, you're not a man. But now that I've manned up, I'm gonna say it right. I like her. Like that. You know. Like that. Now 6 years later, I'm 22 years old, actually 21 and a half. And I'm gonna ask her, beautiful, please be my girl. Oh yeah, she has a boyfriend now that like I think they're getting married soon.